Hello, everyone. It me. What's going on? We're back at the other workstation, for the first time in a hot minute. And you're probably looking at a bunch of shit all over. And you're probably thinking, Weeaboo, what the fuck? What is all this shit? Well, the answer to that, plain and simple, is that this is the start of an arcade machine. Specifically, the third candy cabinet in my arsenal.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! No!
Yeah, so, months and months ago at this point. Oh man, long story. I guess I'll commit it to the bit for now. Eventually I plan to do a fully edited, kind of like, full Concombini video about it. But I wanted a vertical game setup. Now, I have two candy cabinets already. I have a Blast and I have a Super Neo 29. And it just kind of seems like a waste to have the Blast vertical. And I don't want to have the Neo vertical because I use the Neo a lot. That's like my dedicated JAMA driver. And eventually I want the Blast to be Naomi bullshit. With like Super Monkey Ball and Virtual On Ontario Tonogram. So then it's like, well, what the fuck do I do for the vertical games I have? Because I do have a decent amount of vertical games. I've got more than two. And then if you end up building multis, which I am also planning on doing, you need, if you want to play a vertical game, you need a vertical setup. So it's like, well, what the fuck? I don't feel like spending $2,000 on another cabinet like an Astro or something. So it's like, well, then how the fuck do you get a vertical game setup? You're gonna do like a super gun, which I guess I could have did a super gun, but to be honest, that's kind of what we're doing anyway. Is originally I was looking at doing a cocktail table, because Japanese cocktails are a lot less expensive than you would think. And a lot of times they're beat to shit and people don't take care of them. And then also, too, they're just old. So what ends up happening is people get them and then they fix them up and do what they need to do with them. And then they convert them into JAMA. Which is what a couple of my friends have done. There are JAMA cocktail tables, specifically the one I want a lot, even though I don't think I'll ever see one in my life, as I'm getting a little, I'm getting a little content with the arcade hobby, like to the point where it's like, I don't think I need to spend like tons more money on it, outside of like, like quality of life shit, like other games, that sort of thing. But ideally, the Sega T13 would be the cabinet that I want. But it's a very hard cabinet to find outside of Japan, and probably even in Japan. So I ended up at first with I guess let's get some music going. It's kind of boring to just talk with no music. So at first I ended up with a Space Invaders Taito cocktail table. And long story short, I ended up trading that project for a Sega T8. But most people know that as a Sega Gremlin Frogger table. And it needed some work. It was basically unusable in its current state for what I... Come on, music. Is basically unusable for what I wanted in my... couldn't use it as it is, because it was hooked up with, like... Here, I'll just show you. I have it right here. So basically, most arcade games run on JAMA, but that table is old enough to where the wiring for it predates JAMA. So as you can see here, this connector, when you compare it to a JAMA harness, here, sorry, I need to change my preview out a bit. But like you can see here, they're not even remotely the same. So you have to make the choice of, do you just want to play one game all the time? Or do you want to play a bunch of games, and then if you want to play a game that needs specific wiring, you do what a sane person would do and just buy a jumper that converts JAMA into whatever the fuck this is for the game. And I know there's a discussion to be had about keeping machines original and pure, but like, I think for most arcade enthusiasts, the answer is obvious. I mean, I respect the people who have the giant arcades and stuff like that. I couldn't do it. I don't have the space, and to be honest, that's a lot of work. I got a lot. I think about this every year. I've been thinking about it a lot. You know, it's like, oh, DIY, that sounds fun. That'll be a project. But it's like, that takes time. That takes effort. It's like, do you want to spend the time and effort to do that? And if the answer is no, well, then the other answer is, do you want to spend the money to do that? And if the answer is no to that, then you probably don't actually want it. And I don't think I'd want like a big giant ass home arcade like I see a lot of people have. I think I you know, my home game center is designed for, honestly, flexibility. Like, it's designed to just fill as many hats as possible. So everything I bring into the house is going to have a purpose. With this cocktail being the shooties dedicated setup. But as much as I am not super happy with the Sega T8, and you know, maybe we can talk about that as we go on, one thing I will say is it is a rotatable cocktail table, which is actually pretty cool. There's a whole other shitload of problems it has that I don't like. I don't like that it's all wood, especially since I got to see a Sega T13 before it went to someone else that wasn't me, and I was very sad about that. I really wanted to I really wanted to own that. I don't have any footage of the T8 right now, but maybe I could pull it up. But today, we will be building a power supply. Good times. But in order to do that, we're going to have to push all this shit away for a hot second and open up a box that I realized has my personal information on it. So we're going to cut that off before we bring the box on stream. Yes. I do not feel like doxing myself. So, sorry everyone. The Concombini is not a place that's open to the public. In fact, I have to be giga-fucking careful because there's a box right here that also had my information on it Thank God it didn't pop up on stream. But yes, we got a box from DigiKey. First time I've ever ordered from them, so let's... I'm sure they did an okay job. But this is a very difficult website to order from. Unless you know exactly what you are looking for, what it is called, you are going to have a bad time. I had to use other websites to find out what I wanted. Oh shit, there might be a packing slip in here. Take this off. I have to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright. That is a lot of packing material for not a lot of stuff. Holy shit, what a waste. Is there... Okay, so there's this big bundle of fucking whatever this cardboard shredding shit is that looks like a beehive. There's nothing in it, by the way. Okay. Alright, so we have a bunch of connectors. Like, a lot of connectors. A lot of this is actually for the, Okay, I need to remember that. That's for power. These are fuses. This is for another project. This is 16 to 20, 16 to 20. Don't know why I didn't order... Well, I didn't order 50 of each, but I did for some reason. But that's for, like, power cable shit. And then this is for anything JAMA. So as you can see here, I've kind of got started a little bit on not the power supply, but the, this is a player harness. This is essentially what will be going on the control panels. This might need to come off. Okay, there's my fuse holder. But today we're going to keep it very brief, I think, because I thought maybe we could get into more of this. But I might want to take a look at that outside of Actually, will this fit into that? That's a good question. Let's see. Do I need to completely well, I'm going to have to depin this anyway, because the harness itself, yeah, this doesn't even fit this. This is like the wrong type of thing. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to unfortunately depin this, and unless it goes in this way. Nope. Nope, it goes this way. So I don't know what the fuck kind of connector this is. But it will have to... I mean, it's all JAMA, so it should all be the same thing. Actually, that's a good segue into... Let me see if I can depin these. I'm going to depin... Actually, it doesn't really matter. If I remember where what goes. Help me, Linus. Help. No, this is, this thing isn't long enough. But essentially, in order to depin this, I'm gonna have to fiddle with it more. You have to, It might even not make sense to try and depin it. It might just be smarter to literally just cut it off. Yeah. Let's see if I can get one of the top ones. The problem, though, is even if you're able to depin this, the connectors inside are also gendered. Like, it's just a plastic housing that holds, that holds a metal connector. So, yeah, we're going to put this to the side. I might do one of those and come back with the other one. I do got to record it, though. But today, we will be playing around with some other things. Now, this doesn't come with a top part, which is very concerning. I will be following along with a video from this other YouTuber, Vintage Arcade Gal. But essentially, I will be using her example to build a power supply for this machine. And I'm pretty much starting from scratch. This power supply was from inside the machine. The guy said he had it working. This is kind of stupid of me. I did not test it to see if, it was ready to, it was actually working when I bought it. I paid about $350 for it, and I plan to sell the game board, so hopefully I will get some monies back out of that. Because I don't really give a shit about Arcade Frogger. And I don't feel like, I mean, maybe, but maybe not. Actually, there's a piece I need to go get. I'll be right back. So, before we even get to this board is what everything will be screwed into. Hence the bag of screws. And I have a drill to start things. And then we're going to need our ratcheting crimper set. There's going to be a lot. We're going to need a bit. But essentially, to start, we are going to need our power cord. And I need to determine which of these is the live, the neutral, and the ground is easy. Did I bring my... Yeah, I brought my flute. Sorry, it's a mess. It's good. This is not going to be a clean or easy process. This is going to be a fucking disaster is what this is going to be. Turn that on to continuity. Now, I have a feeling... Make sure you don't touch your connections with your hand. Okay, so that one's hot. Let's mark that with Do I have do I have a silver Sharpie? No. I got some tape right here. Some good old fashioned electrical tape. We can pull it off after. Oh shit, that is like way too close. But this is gonna be our hoot right here. Which means that the other is our neutral, and then the middle one is obviously the ground. Like, that's pretty simple. But we'll go ahead and test that real quick. Yep, our other prong is showing up as our neutral. And then we'll just go ahead and test the ground. Why not? I don't know if you can hear that beeping on the thing, but I can. And that's really all that matters at the moment right now. So yeah, we're gonna need our crimping shit here. Now, she has her fuse. Actually, that's a good point. Now, she's got a fuse. I'm going to try to keep it to as close as her design as I possibly can. And I'm not a big fan of this this power plug, this GE. This is clearly like one you can make yourself with wire. I'm not a big fan of this. I know they have... This would have been so much easier if I just bought one of the fuse. They have a... they have like a device that you can buy. That is a... it's basically what looks like plugs your... like one of your standard 3-prong plug. You know, the ones with the rubber housing, and then you plug it in and it's the 3 holes, and it looks like the thing from Mario and Luigi Brothers ship, because that's exactly what it's supposed to be. You know, I am playing that game, so that's first example that came to mind right now. They have one that has a fuse in it that is and a power switch built in that is for arcades. But the reason I'm not using one of those is because you have to do woodwork to mount it to the machine itself, and I don't want to carve into the power supply. I want to keep it a little bit original. Obviously the functionality will be way better when I'm done with it, but I don't want to completely destroy the machine to the point where some other person than me is gonna go, well, look at this ding dang here. Well, look at what this ding dang darn motherfucker did to this this here arcadey machine. Let's put it back to... Okay, this is gonna work. Let's put it back to its normal state. And then he spends a bunch of money redoing all the fucking work that I did. Which is what I'm having to do to this machine, because that's exactly what happened to me. Someone did a really bad job with this machine, in my opinion. I don't know if it was the guy who sold it to me or the person before, but he did not do a great job. And it's not like he was a beginner. He had a lot of arcade stuff when I went to go visit him. So if, in my humble and honest opinion, he should have fucking known better. But okay, so she has it a little twisted this way. So I'm thinking I just kind of follow her lead. little bit. And then I'm going to pull... along the way, I am going to be testing for continuity as I do this. Where the fuck did my... I literally just had it. Where did it go? On camera, I lost my tool. There it is. That's how bad I am. That's... I wouldn't call myself an absent-minded genius. I'm just a fucking dumbass. Let me just make sure. Yes. Okay, so that's our hot. So we have continuity. Very good. That means that we can pull out our first device here. Our first device being our fuse holder. And of course that works fantastically, as you can see. But we're going to need some more give here. Ooh, this will be interesting. This will be interesting for sure. Actually, maybe what I should do is I should determine the... I wonder... See, the problem is we're actually missing a part. It has not arrived yet. And I have to kind of think about where that is going to go in this situation. I'm wondering if it would make more sense to have this be towards the back here. And I'm thinking that's what I'd like. I am thinking that this is probably the place this should go. Which means that I just... Oh. Well, that just popped right out. That's not good. That should not be popping right out, actually. So that probably means I need a smaller wire crimp. But that's okay. We can just go ahead and... In fact, that probably means we can just use this guy. So, actually, what we'll do is instead... And then I'm going to have to buy some wire tie-downs for this guy. We'll go ahead and... we'll go ahead and crimp these guys as if... Oh, shit, that's right. That's the other thing we got to think about is the... Well, once we get into the other wire and stuff, we'll have a lot more freedom to play around. I think. Sorry, I'm kind of figuring this out as I go. Mostly, I'm documenting the process for whenever the fucking video is gonna come out. I say that every time. Okay, so that works great. Maybe we should just use that for all of our little boys and girls. I'm gonna have to really balance this guy. Oh shit. Damn it. The wire fell out. That cannot be the end of the fucking music already. Alright, we're in. Alright, that's solid. Okay, alright, well, let's find some more music, I suppose. Just from the same guy, sure. We might have to trim this wire a little bit. Yeah, there's just way too much wire on this wire, which isn't great. You don't want to be wasting that. Probably could have stuck it in after. Yeah, this will do. In fact, that's actually very nice and snug. And then let's test our continuity again. Let's see, that was our... Oh. Whoops. Alright, that's good. Test our ground. Whoops. Excellent. Continuity achieved. Now we'll go ahead and put our... This is our... I believe this is known as a line filter. Now, in order to get that fuse in there, we're going to have to think about making this wire shorter. And then from that point, we will... I don't know, maybe we could... I'm trying to think. Because I also need to tap into the ground. This had a lot of stuff grounded on it. So I need to think about that as well. Like the location of this. So maybe this could go here. Maybe we could do it diagonally. No. This fucking thing, man. Like... Because I don't know how big this voltage transformer actually is. I may end up redoing... I mean... I may end up having to redo a lot of this. So I guess I might as well just fucking do it here. Let's go ahead and get this guy in. Where is my impact? Impact. Let's fucking shred the shit out of these little guys. Or no. I changed my mind mid thing. What should be happening is I should find a place for this fuse holder. Oh shit, I gotta think about that too. Yeah, you know what? I think this should go on this side ultimately. I can always make the monitor power cable bigger for the voltage transformer and stuff. Because I also have to think about the power switch. I almost completely forgot about the fucking power switch. You know what? Fuck it. Let's pull out our terminal block too. Wherever that went. Wherever that went. There it is. Now, she used a 4x4 block, so I just bought what she had at the end of the day. Man, if only this could go this way, this would make this so much easier. I mean, I guess it could. You know what? I'm going to go test that real quick. Because I can always make this guy a little bit bigger. I'll be right back. So, I learned some things. It seems like we're going to have to put it this way. No matter what. Just because if I don't have it this way, it's going to interfere with, like, the coin counter. And I can always snake the power cable wire back through the back of here. There's enough space. So it just seems like this is the spot this needs to go. So I might as well just go ahead and mark that and maybe drill it. Or I don't know. We'll do that. We'll do that part later. Because this has some... Or I guess I've got a bunch of wood screws here. Might as well. I don't know, maybe I could sit this back a bit more. Or no, I want it to sit forward more in case I need to pull it out. Although I guess the whole thing is pull-outable. That's actually a good point. We'll stick it in the middle. Alright, screw. Oh, geez, I'm gonna need a bigger shaft. I'm gonna need a bigger shaft. Or an extension. Or an angle. Or I'm gonna have to do it by hand. I guess we could do it by hand. It's not ideal, but... Fuck my ass. Yeah, the problem is all this shit is in the way. we'll go ahead and do half and half. Then we'll pull it out, and then we'll put it back with the, I guess I should use like a precision bit or something. I don't know. The things we do for love. Okay, these screws are spinning. That's not a good sign. But at this point, I'll take it. Okay, so now back to our original problem that we were trying to solve. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the fuse here. I'm going to have this come up here. Power distribution block is going to be here. Because then that also means we can shoot the wire back out. So I think I'm going to mark this here. Because I can always... Sorry, I have to get used to not putting my face almost on camera. But I can always ground these guys. Give it a little bit of breathing room, but it's kind of tight back here. It is kind of tight. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. These are like... Oh, god damn it. You know what? Fuck my ass. I don't have a really long... I guess we can do this. Alright, you out. You in. Let's actually fix this while we're here. Okay, that went back in and is not wobbly, which means this can go in and will not wobble. Fantastic. Fucking magical. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. We're making waves. So, me thinky, and then we'll have to figure out a way to tie these down some. I'm thinking I'm gonna snip it right here. Thank you, Gunpla Nippers. God, these are better than fucking real wire cutters. Speaking of wire cutters, let's go ahead and we'll strip this boy. All right, nice. That worked out pretty good. So then we're going to go ahead and cram one of these boys into him, because blue is too big. Bluetoothbridge. There we go. Nice. All right, and that's actually that's perfect. Crimp. All right, slide that boy on here, and then we'll wonder why that's like that with that this little part right here. Now the good news is we don't have to deal with this fucking power cable anymore. We're done. I'm hoping this guy will be flat enough to fit in here. Let's see. Otherwise, we'll have to use our... Oh my god, it is just barely... Actually, you know what? I do want to try a fuse in here. We lost our one viewer. Goodbye, one viewer. So this is a 250 volt, 3 amp. This is what was in the video. This is what I'm going to use. And I'm going to have... don't worry, though. I am going to have my homework checked. Yes. God damn it, though. I need to... I should... I don't want to crack this. How do I pull this out? Well, this sucks on ice, officially, at this point. Oh, there we go. Okay. I got it out, and I didn't damage the fuse. Excellent. All right. We'll go ahead and put you to the side for a hot second. Stretch this as far as we can so that there's not a bunch of slack. Our fuse holder is in place. As in place as it's going to be. Now, what do we do with this? Because we no longer have wire that we need. Well, the wonderful news is that I have a bunch of 18 watt gauge or 18 AWG power supply shit. So we're going to use black and gray because for some reason they didn't ship me white. I'm not sure why white was so hard to do instead of gray. I guess gray was just kind of sitting in stock, but whatever. And then I'll have to print a label for that. I actually don't know where my label maker is right now. It might be in the other room. I guess, but first, as usual, let's check connectivity. Connected. Ground doesn't have a thing, so we don't have to worry about that. Connected. Beautiful. Magical. And then I have a spare, fuse for if I ever need that. So, I was told that 18 watt gauge was correct for power supply wiring. And I wasn't... It seems like that seems correct. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that, shall we? In fact, I almost feel bad about using the new stuff here. I have a feeling I might run out of crimp terminals, though. wire strip'ems. And we need a little more. There we go. Just need to make a little jumper guy right here. Oh, shit. Okay, I can see the wire here. Very good, sir. Let's crimp it. Okay, so we only really need like a little tiny guy right here. Like, really not that much. Probably just to save as much as we can. Cut it like right there. I think that's more than enough stripped. Now, I guess I'm gonna do it again. I'm going to fucking check continuity. I'm continuiting. Although, should probably make sure there's... Okay, continuitying. I'll just leave it on. Or no, turn it off. Takes 3 seconds. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we did this one perfect. Shit. Damn it. There's our first drop of the day, everybody. Okay, well that ratchets, so... Who says you can't drop non-Gunpla parts? Clearly not me, Mr. Drops Everything. Mr. fucking gives Linus train tips a run for his goddamn money. Alright, crimped. Continuity. 1. Beautiful. Turn off. Alright, let's see now. Let's slide you in. And then slide you on here. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. That's pretty friggin' good. I'll have to do like a tie down here or something. Just enough to... really... I guess I could do like just like... here, actually perfect. These guys. Perfect. Just real quick. We can always snip it later if we don't like it. Beautiful. Beautiful. We've got a wonderful thing going on here. Okay. Now. For the part that I'm going to have to go check off camera. Real quick. So I'm actually just going to pull this guy off. And then we'll know that the short is the hot. Okay. Alright, yeah. So I need to go see how much slack I'm going to need. Well, actually, first, let's determine where we want our supply brick here. I'm thinking, like, right there is good. That'll give us enough to hopefully the isolation transformer will just fit here. Or we could put it here. Although maybe it would make more sense. Yeah, you know what? Let's put it here. And then we'll end up doing this like this, I think. And then we'll consider moving this fuse. Because this doesn't matter. These are passive, I believe. So this will be just fine like this. And that'll actually give us more room. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Oh, come on, fuse. Get me out of here, Malik. Beautiful. Go ahead and put you here for a hot second. Move you over here. Beautiful. Okay, alright. Now, I actually am going to attach these. Although, I might need a longer screw to attach these. I don't think this is long enough. I actually think we might be hosed. No, that's okay. That works, I guess. Ooh. Oh, yep, no, it's actually... It's, they're just too short, I think. Fuck, come on. Yep, they're just too short. They're spinning. I'll have to do something longer. I'll have to maybe get like a drywall screw or something. But for now, I think this will be okay. All right, let me go measure out some cable real quick. coming back. All right, hopefully. Now, hopefully that was enough. We shall see. I believe I gave it a bunch of extra too, so I am expecting no problems. Oops. Okay. So this now will go down to this. Eh. Need just a little bit more. Just give me a little bit more, guy. Come on. That was too much. Damn it. Okay, power supply to switch is complete. Now we need to go to the switch back. Where'd that other wire go? I know I had more than one. Shoot, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Now this guy comes back into this power distribution block. And we have a couple ways we can do that. But for now, let's just do this. Perfect. Nope, not tight enough. All right. Oh, shit. You really want these wires to be tight, I'm finding. Because if you have any loose ones that don't go in the hole, oh, whoops, they end up going, they end up getting like crushed, and you don't want that. All right, this goes on here now. Let's oh geez, man, that fuse had a time of it. I probably should have put that in a safer spot. But the fuse is back on. Let's reattach our boys here. Okay. We're good to go. For the most part. So this, essentially what will happen is this will get fed back this way. And now this guy, that guy will go in his home. This guy will come back up here and be fed into one of these. Now, she has it being like fed to a bunch of different locations. She's got one that like goes to a marquee light. This thing doesn't have a marquee light. This thing doesn't have any lights actually. It's very basic. And I don't think the problem is if I crimp this and I find out I need these two in the middle, which I don't think I do. But she's also double crimped her power supply, what feeds into her power supply here. Which I'm going to have to actually, that is something I didn't think about. This is going to have to go over here. So I think what I might do is I might actually double feed it. And then the other question is, what kind of connector do I want to use? I have fork connectors here that work with these screw terminals. So I could just use one of these guys. The problem being, I will have a very hard time fitting two of these guys. I mean, I guess I could double do it. Like, here's a big one right here. Would it fit two of them, though? Where's my... Well, I guess I can test with this one. I don't know where the black wire went. Probably not. I have no idea what gauge wire she's using. I don't. Nope. It ain't happening. So I think might have to happen is... it might make... Well, I'm not going to be able to... I'm going to have to do a double at some point. So I think what might make the most sense is if I do it here. And then from here, I can feed the isolation transformer. And then this guy can just go... In fact, I can do it... I can do it in an interesting way. I can do it to where... this would be... live, neutral, live, neutral, so that the live and neutral can just go right into the isolation transformer here. This guy can go this way to here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have to do some creative thinking here. Right. And then I also pinched some screws here that we can replace these guys with. Oops. Because these guys, they're too short. And now they don't want to come out. I mean, they're grabbing, but they're not. It's very strange. Not really sure what happened there. But now we can just do this. Go ahead and switch this back to manual here. And I'm just going to use our pre-existing holes here. There we go. That is infinitely better. There was a this guy fucking the guy I bought this from worked on it some. I don't want to shit on the guy too hard while he's not here to defend himself, but he did not do a very good job in my opinion. He used a lot of, see, I invested, some of this stuff isn't that expensive, but I spent the time to do a bunch of wire crimp terminals. You know, this isn't stuff I had before for this thing. Here they are. So I invested in a bunch of parts and stuff to do this all nice. You'll see this more in the video, but this dude did it with, like, goddamn Wagos and wire nuts. And then that should, yeah, actually. It's a good thing I bought 8 of these. So, we're going to have to do that real quick. LTT screwdriver! Yeah, we'll go ahead and pull these guys all off. That's just nicer. Well, was it worth $40? Maybe. I don't know. Like, I had screwdrivers, but it's not like this is a bad screwdriver. Is that loose in there? No, it's not. It's probably, like, epoxied on there or something. And I dare not use the impact driver. So what we got to do here is we essentially just got to reattach everything. And I believe I bought just enough, or I bought like 10. I don't remember. I think I bought 10 because it was cheaper. You never know when you're going to need this stuff again. Linus, your magnet is too strong. Just like my cock. Alright, come on. Now, I don't know if it's good to have these metal tongues touching each other. Maybe it might make more sense for conductivity, but I'm going to have them not. Again, this is my first time doing all of this. I've never done this before. Okay. Thank you. So I guess that pretty much means we're using, I mean, I paid for these parts. I might as well fucking use them. Plus, I don't know how good these tongues are. I'm gonna be real. These little split fork guys. We're gonna need that for this. Although I guess I could have... Oh, I could have bought fucking... I didn't think about that. I could have just bought more of these. So that I could just keep... I didn't think about that. That was silly of me. I mean, we'll try it. We'll try a combination of both. I think what's going to happen is we're going to have a bunch of... The forked tongue is going to make a bit more sense. Or these ring ones here. Because we're going to have a bunch of connections, I think, going into the same areas. Kind of in a crappy mood right now, so I apologize if I'm not as funny as I usually am. Sorry, I also have to wait for that fucking... I love this. I love that I got the Stream Deck working on Windows 7. But I also really fucking hate that it takes like 3 seconds to play any sound. There's a giga amount of lag with it. Okay. So I think we're good here. And these guys, I think what we can do here, honestly, so we can just put these on here, yeah. Oh, yeah, perfect. Perfect. Perfect! Dun. Guess we'll do it one at a time. We'll do it assembly line style. That was something that always stuck with me. I used to... Back when I used to do 40K miniatures when I was way too young for it in like fucking 6th grade. I remember getting a booklet. Like, there was a... We did this thing called Electives Week because I went to a private school. And basically all it was is... We basically just... a bunch of the teachers... You know, like small Christian private school... a bunch of the teachers and stuff kind of got together and like you know, it's like, oh, it's elective week, you get to do a bunch of different fun activities, and you know, there was like going to the pool and like it was not electives in the sense of this is a class that teaches you something that isn't like a standard like school subject, and one of those electives was wargaming, but it was like not like 40K wargaming. It was like, oh, we're doing World War II fucking D-Day Normandy shit. Hopefully that works. That'll be interesting to see. Let's actually test this real quick. Oh yeah, this will be fine. That's more than good. You can see this little jumper I have right here is the fork terminal type. I don't know why it was there when I started this, so I put it back. I'm gonna have to get someone to check my homework. Because unlike every other fucking arcade power supply that I've found, this one seems to be different. Where it would, instead of having like 2 grounds here, your field ground here, your, your neutral live. This stuff is fine. But this one has two called com. And in every other power supply I've seen, this is a ground. It's two grounds, and then it's like, I believe it's like +5, +12. It's completely different. And I don't know where this guy, of course, this fucking person that I bought this machine, the machine from, of fucking course, it's the most obtuse, wrong, weird shit, and I just have to deal with it. Fucking magical. Okay, so we are going to, okay, so yeah. Let's make a, this is going to go here, and then we'll make a jumper to here, so we'll go ahead and do like this much. I think that's good. Maybe just a little bit more. But these two boys need to go in the same terminal. So I'm going to make this just, well, a little extra longer, because we're going to have to twist two wires together. So these two guys, because I don't have a spade connector for our big boy here, unfortunately. So these boys are going to have to both make room for this blue one. And it looks like this will do what we need it to. And then this will... Oh shit, it's coming apart. The twisting, it's not working. Oh man. It's like just not enough. I wonder... Because I have another 250 like this, but I think it's for a smaller gauge. And this blue is actually plastic. I didn't know that. I thought it was like a rubberized sheathing here. And I really, really don't want to do some electrical tape. It is going to look... Electrical tape will look very hacky. Well, this is 16 to 22 AWG. I have some other connectors here for other things. I don't know if they're the right ones. They're uninsulated though, so probably... Yeah, this is not going to fit. There's just too much wire here. This is clearly meant for, like, single wires. So, I think we're going to have to go back to our old tricks here and just maybe get lucky and hopefully find one that'll fit. Alternatively, although, yeah, that's not going to fit. We'd have to sand that down. And... unfortunately, we don't have any... They were kind of cheap with the ones we might actually get use out of for 12 to 10 AWG. Let's see, will this actually work? We already crimped this one, but maybe we could crimp it again. Actually, this might be our saving grace here. Nope. Unfortunately, there just is not enough surface area. Which is very sad. This makes me very sad. This is definitely a learning experience for sure. Okay, where's our crimper? Crimpering. Okay, we're locked. Let's... Oh, shit. Come on, man. Jeez. Well, this is going to have to do it. And we have a limited number of these too. Oh, fuck my ass. That's really bad. Shit. Because, like, with one, it's more than enough, but, like... we might be boned. I don't want to sacrifice a bunch of these, because we don't have very many of them. I've only got about 20 pieces per. That's all this cruddy kit came with. We're going to have to strip some more wire, I think, in order to get this to work. You know what sucks is we're going to have to do this again, too. You know, if I could just shave a little bit of the casing here. Just kind of slightly prune it. Okay, maybe that will work. Maybe we have our... Oh my god, that did it. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Let's do it. Okay, and then we're gonna have to really cut a lot of wire out of this guy. That was not great. I'm gonna be real, that was pretty rough. That was pretty bad. Okay. And now all we gotta do is just move this guy here. Oh shit. Oh no, don't I hope we have enough wire. Yeah, we got enough, okay. Excellent. Alright. Okay, that's one down. We still have to do this one now. Completely different wire, which is what the gray is for. So we burned those guys, unfortunately. Ding dang darn it. God damn it. Sorry. I am still dealing with issues from my surgery, if you can believe it. Alright. I'm gonna have to use silver because again they didn't give me white for some fuck all reason. Not great, but it's not like there's a bunch of problems with it being just a little bit. I guess let's start with this one. Sorry, that's what the most of this is gonna be. It's just futzing around. Okay, so we have our neutral coming out of here. And these guys are in sync with each other, so we're all good. But what we need here is now we need this guy to come over here and then also to over there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off and then we'll cut a similar amount off here. Just give us a little bit extra to work with. Now, the problem we had before is that that was nowhere near enough. Come on. Yeah, okay. So this is a lot. This might be a bit too much, actually. But that's okay. That's okay. There he is. Look, there he is. Get him the hell out of here. Don't give him his jacket. Leave him out in the cold. I guess let's do this guy while we're here. We'll do this side while we're still, or no, that's actually going to be a pain in the fucking nuts. Or no, we can just take it off. Who cares? Who cares? Why not, said the head crab officer. Because you are a head crab zombie. Okay, so this guy goes here. Alright, time for the fucking annoying part. Okay. An equally obnoxiously long amount of it. Pull this guy off real quick. Okay, then we will. Alright, so very carefully we are going to snip off some of the excess sheathing without going too far into it. Because the only thing really keeping us from doing what we're trying to do here is the wire, the sheathing. The wire itself fits great in this terminal. The sheathing don't. Okay, I think that hopefully should do it. In. Oh, fellas, we're making it real. I might trim off some of this copper here. That might have been too much, but that's okay. We're about to find out. That was way too much. That was way too much. Shit. Okay, let's cut off some more. Ah, shit, I went right through it. Hopefully that'll get covered up by the the insulation. Yeah, no, I fucked it up, damn it. Damn it, I screwed up. I screwed up big time. Or not. Oh, man. Oh, shit. We did it. Alright. Man, if only I didn't fucking... It'll have to do. It's not the best, but... I may have to consider doing some electrical tape over the contact after I fucking said the dude did a batch. Yeah, especially for these guys. Or I have heat shrink tubing. Let's use that instead. Infinitely better idea. Well, I guess before we consider doing that, then let's check our continuity here. So let's go all the way back to the plug. Jam this in here. And then this is our hot, so this should be continuity. Oh, whoops. Beep. Beep. Beautiful. Beep. Beep. Beautiful. Oh, man. I really need to be... Oi, 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 hey, oi, oi, hey. I really don't want to buy another set of leads for this guy. So... Let's see. I'm probably not going to do this part on camera. But... we could probably just extend this guy. Oh, it's shit. I hope it's not coming out. Yeah, we're gonna have to... probably should have considered doing this. Let's see, 932. Well, that's also 932. Actually, maybe I will do this on camera. Maybe it would be fun. Actually, let's cut our other piece here. Oh, yeah, that's right. We should test our switch, too. This could be a little shorter. And then maybe we could just use these shorter pieces here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, perfect. All right, luckily, I happen to have my Harbor Freight heat gun here, the handyman dollar store special, if you will. So Look at it go. Go, baby, go. Shrink. Shrink for me. Alright, that's it. We're done. Sorry, I couldn't. I had to do it. I had to do it. I couldn't resist. It's cooling off. So it takes a second. I usually don't put it down until it's done. I let it do its thing. Although it's pretty cold now. I mean, I can touch it, so it's safe. Beautiful. Hopefully that's the last time we'll have to use heat shrink tubing for a hot minute. Okay. We did here. And then... Come on. Nice, though. That's not sliding around, and that should probably last this thing for the rest of its life. Whatever that may be. Whether it's with me or another collector. Because I'm going to be real, I'm probably going to ditch this table the second I can get my hands on a fucking T13. The proper JAMA candy cabinet. But now, and only now, we need to route our live and our neutral to our live and our neutral on the front here. So all we really need to do that is we just need to have a nice little... need to have a nice little run here. About, say about like... Probably about like that, maybe. Maybe we could even tie it over here. But just a nice little run. And go ahead and give it some oomph room here. And then I'll probably just do the black cable about the same length. Oh, don't tell me we ran out of music again. How long have we been going for? It's only been 2 hours. We really did run out of music, huh? Put this on. This is always a good one. Yes. Because I'm a 30-year-old man-child, about to be 31 in a couple months. I'm really not happy with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Wire strippers. Oh, shit. Oh, these are nowhere near the same length. Oh, fuck. I completely fucked that up. Damn it. Geez. Ooh. Oi. Hey, they were the same length the whole time. Who knew? I was just stupid. Alright. Let's get on with it. We really blew through these spade connectors, didn't we? Gotta give our wires the twisty here so that they go in nice and flush. Not like that. Not like that! Okay, we'll do this one. This is our live here. Go ahead and put this into our live. Thank you. Go ahead and do the same for these guys. This could use a little bit more of a strippy. Yeah. Can I talk about a horrible nightmare I had recently? Actually, it was today. Recently. Yeah, it was about as recent as several hours ago, because I woke up at like fucking 1 in the afternoon because I'm a bum. But, oh, well, let's talk about this first. So, we're done here. I'm going to go ahead and zip tie these guys together wherever my zip ties went. Go ahead and do a double here. The problem is this black one ended up actually being longer than the silver. So no matter what I do, it's gonna be weird. Unfortunately. I'll have to get some of those tie downs like she has in the video. But right now, for a proof of concept, this is going, like, fantastically. But I think that's all I can really do today with this guy. Because what will be coming in the mail in the near future is an isolation transformer, which is essentially what is going to plug into the TV. Now, I don't have that with me today. Like I said, it's coming in the mail. But basically, your live and your neutral would essentially just come up into the isolation transformer and out the top, and that's what would plug into your TV. I will go ahead and post the video link of what I'm following along with to kind of give you a better idea of what's going on here. But we basically did everything up to the fuse. Our live and our neutral are good to go. I think that's pretty much all we could really do with this guy for today. Oh yeah, I guess we could check continuity for make sure our switch works. Damn it. Damn it, Linus. But essentially what should happen is, if we click this switch, so if I stick... Where's the clip? Sorry, this is going to be weird and off camera, but essentially if I take this and put this here on our power... Oh no, I turned the sound off, but we are getting... Oh, whoops, wrong. Areれちょっと There we go. Alright, so we're getting continuity. We're getting continuity here. We're getting continuity there. Continuity here. Oh, whoops, wrong one. We're getting continuity there. Continuity here. Continuity here. Continuity here. Now, if I click this switch, we should not get continuity anymore in certain parts of this. So let's test that right now. I click the switch. No continuity. No continuity. No continuity. Click the switch. Continuity. 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 So our switch works. Excellent. Okay, so our power supply is almost complete, actually. The only problem for me is going to be I'm going to need to figure out how to wire in a test switch, a service switch to get to, you know, to add credits and to get to game menus if I want to work on a like a game settings or whatever. And then I need to figure out how to wire in volume. And I don't know how to do any of that. So we're going to put this guy to the side for now. I think this is as done as we can realistically have this guy for a minute. We're going to move all this out of the way. This... Yes, thank you. Thank you. Fluke multimeter. Yes, continuity is real. Okay. Alright. Sorry. Desk is a mess. It do be what it do. So we're going to put this down. For a hot minute. Now. Where did that part go? I had a plastic square. Where did that end up? That was expensive. That actually, I need that. Oh, here it is. Would you believe that these fuckers were like $2.50 a piece? For a little piece of goddamn fucking plastic. You're out of your goddamn mind. Like, holy shit. You'll remember this JAMA harness back for its debut. Second. Okay, that works, thank God. Okay, so I need to figure out all the wiring patterns and shit for this guy. Essentially. Is what I need to figure out. So that I can wire up one of these. In fact, this guy right here needs to be clipped. All of him. Because it is simply wrong. So what would have to happen is I would have to clip this and then wire it up to this and completely redo the whole thing. I guess, you know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that would give me a great opportunity to get rid of this extra shit. I'm not going to do this today, but I'm going to wait on it. Because this will... I'm going to get some advice on this guy, I think. But for now, whether it's smarter to redo this and then remove this extra shit, whatever this is. Because it's all over here. It's on the RGB cable. It's on the power shit. I don't even know what this is for. This is like for a fucking... This is like JVS power. I don't know what this is. But yeah, I have no clue. I'm gonna have to get some advice. I mean, I'm gonna have to hope and pray that this yeah, this should work out. It's just a JAMA harness, but it's for like a Versus City, so it's got all kinds of shit that I don't understand on it. And it's for a new Versus City too, because it's got stereo out. Like, I could do stereo out on this thing. I actually took the RCA jacks off it. So this fucking crusty ass table from 1970 whatever the fuck could have like a stereo out thing, but I'm not gonna fuck with that. I think I'm gonna get this looked at by someone who's smarter than me. So I think this might be goodbye for now. Although one thing I will test while I'm here is I would like to see. Yeah, this is one player right here. Well, let's test our amp connector. They should all be the same. Yeah, these should be good to go. Yes. Okay, we're safe. One thing I do want to test is, where's that fucking Linus? This thing. Can I depin this with this thing? Or is it not enough? Okay. No. It's not enough. There's not enough. I had a, I found the fucking, what was it? The paper clip that I unfurled that I did it with before. Yeah, here it is. Pretty much every poking element that I have. So you're basically just supposed to put it on top, and then you'll hear a... they said you'll hear like an audible click or something. But I think everything I have is too fucking thick. Story of my life, fucking too thick. Goddamn thickless cage over here. Yeah. And then that the Linus screwdriver bit that I had, that iFixit bit or whatever. Now where did fucking, god damn it. Man, I'm terrible. I'm sorry. Like, last night I misplaced, I got a Govee floor lamp for Christmas, and I really like it a lot. It's like one of the really nice ones. Oh, shit, that might have been it. Nope, it ain't coming out. Don't want to come out. Man, these fuckers do not want to come out, huh? Okay, I had the audible click. But like, man, it don't want to come out. And this isn't that much. I mean, it's a lot thinner, but depinning these guys is going to be a fucking pain, because these connectors are not cheap. And you not only have to buy a connector, you also got to buy a terminal for the inside of it, because it's just a plastic housing. Okay. There it is. Will you come out? No. And I don't want to tug on it too tight, because I don't want it to... I got it! Holy shit, I actually got it! Wow! Well, that answers that question then, I suppose. Maybe we... Oh, no, shit, that's right. We're gonna have to undo the term. I mean, we're gonna have to Why did I do it on this one, too, that was, like, already good to go? Well, we'll put that back in for now. Now that we know we can... Oh, shit, there's a little piece of plastic stuck in there. Damn it. Oh, no. That's really bad. Okay, that came out fine now. Okay, there should be no blockage. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Hopefully that didn't damage the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask someone about this. I think this is a bit beyond me. I guess if we really wanted to, we could cut this guy and then do our 1, 2, 3, 4 button here, but I think I did good progress for today. You wouldn't be able to tell, but this was some solid progress. But anyway, I think I'm a get going. So thank you everyone who tuned in. This was a fun little 2-hour project. But yeah, I am going to probably play games later. I might actually go work out. I need to go run. I think now might be a good time to do it. I think everyone's going to be at dinner. But anyway, take it easy, fellers. I'll probably be back with more of this stuff. Because I need to record it for the video. Anyway, have fun. Have a good rest of your day. I'll probably be on with game later tonight. Take it easy.